So today is June 20th, the Monday. Just in case it takes me a long time to post, like my most recent post, which it says this is 2020. I sound drastically different than how I end up sounding in the video the favorite video that I made and uploaded, but I haven't made public yet because I haven't left yet. I've left, I'd have gone, and found a different outlet to express myself as I've always done. Just be gone. And I'm working on it. I'm getting things done. It's not easy. Getting some roadblocks. And of course, God is doing his thing. That's why I'm making this video. And I was just checking the glare in my glasses. I just took it off. Yeah, God is doing his thing. Basically saying he's still doing his thing. He's still gonna deliver on his promises. There's something of that heart. What this weekend did and what even my own videos did. Putting me in a space I don't care anymore. Put me in a space where I'm just like, so don't care. And I'll explain why I'm even making this video. Um, um, I think it's just everything weighing on me. I'm just tired. And I think God wanted me to tweet, but I just can't find the strength. Why do I think God wants me to tweet? Well, this morning, after waking up, I had a dream or a vision or something of me being ushered by two sets of people to a pageant-like event, like rushed. Like I had to first put on clothes, and I didn't even get to do that properly without help, and then rushed by a next set of people, which don't make no sense because these people I don't even talk to. And then brought somewhere, I don't even know what event it was. I just know it was this big thing that was like ushered to a crowd where one person has to be defensive. I don't know. And some personality interviewing my family and people that's connected to me, asking who they are. That happened this morning. I wrote about it because fine, I'll write about it, but I didn't tweet about it. But I didn't care. Because of what weighed on me over the weekend. Then when I came home, it's like this urge to tweet. Or something happened. But like God is like tweet, and I'm just like, I don't want to. I don't want to. And in the way of everything, and then the urge to tweet, and I'm like, fine, I'll make a video because I just couldn't find my strength to type out the thoughts. And then more thoughts came. To remind me why I'm just like, I'm done. Like, what I was going to tweet is, I'm going to fight the hardest to disappear, even if that results in my own death. I don't know what that means, but like, I don't care no more. Like, maybe people think I care because of the most recent video, but if you understand that that video took a long time to edit, not because of the technicalities, but I first started it on Friday and had to stop because of the footage and the pain it brought and the memory. And it's everything. And I just, like, at one point I wasn't going to. And then I made the farewell video because if you, when I post the farewell video, which is when I'm actually gone, Facial is gone. Maybe after I'm actually gone and I get to change my name so nobody can't really find me. That's when I maybe post it. But you know the difference. In the beginning of the video, which now changed in the sense of mindset, I was all, I don't care. They take me to court, I'm going to take them back tenfold. Technically now I'm just like, they take me to court and it's just like, finally. I go to court, I plead guilty, take the consequence, say good, okay judge, be gone. Maybe when I'm already gone, that's when I'll be brought to court. All I do is put on a wig, look like I'm my old self. Say, go, fine, bye. I'm going to put myself. Be gone. But either way, I'm just be gone. But in the video, the farewell video, I was actually crying. Because I thought I was going to approach it different, just be like, don't XYZ. No. I'm just crying. And ever since, I've just been a lot of weight of it all. I don't know what that new life will bring. I'll be carrying a lot of emotional luggage. I know that for a fact. But I just want to be able to exhale in my old self, because that's the next thing that brought a lot of emotional weight on me. I scroll back on my Twitter, saw my posts, and a lot of it was, I wasn't like living my best life with financials being great and everything, but I found moments, that I could be happy. I could say, okay, God, I see what you're doing right now. All I can do is be pissed. I don't even want to pray. I don't want to do a lot of stuff, especially because of what I had to do and the place I ended up being where I never wanted to be again. I remember posting where I was talking about the pastor what he did, and basically where I feel he was all like, you're not suffering enough, you're not this enough. And I just hear myself, and then I realized, because of this stupid fucked up journey, I end up walking right back into a space I hated. And that was the time period I was with my ex. And I thought it was just in regards to this whole married and God said the future husband part. Because I know God was doing that. We're just like, just sacrifice for me and I'll bless you in the end. But I realized even on that side of things too. Because I remember feeling like I wasn't enough when it comes to my ex. I remember like having to fight the urge to feel like I wasn't enough. to really just like, yes, Sunil, you are enough. You are enough. Then hear myself be placed in a space where I'm not doing enough, not it's enough. I'm like, fuck all of this. If it wasn't that, I'm gonna share some poetry I wrote around the time I was my ex or the derailment of that relationship. And everything I voluntarily did out of love for my ex, I am asked to do for someone else. It isn't even not even reciprocating, but like chose someone else, not just chose someone else, chose to disrespect me, chose to a lot of things. And yes, I did a lot of disrespect, but at that point, I was just like, I don't care. But it's what God asks that I like distinctly just see myself promising I wouldn't do. I explained a lot of it before, but I remember just like, let's put it this way, because it's so intricate. I said I viewed him as future husband. I wasn't just view him. I remember just like thinking of talking to our kids, or because he wanted to establish a business in whatever field he's in. I'm not going to specify which field. Um, and he wanted to build like I wouldn't say empire, but in my head, I envision like an empire. So we'd have like a high-rise building, and our offices would be at the top, and my office would be like completely opposite is. And I remember just dreaming these little things and holding on to it while we're going through our foolishness, right? And I remember holding on to it while he doesn't even say he wants to be with, no, he doesn't even say he wants to marry me. Let's put it that way. He didn't say he wants to marry me. But he would come around, tell me, hey, you're kryptonite. I miss you, or claim he wants to work towards something, which at least I got. Oh, God is literally said, all right, you did all of that. Now I'm gonna ask you to do all of that again. And I remember writing, like I remember sitting down in 2020, and I like sat down and said the bed. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself again. The part I don't want to hurt myself because I remember after God was telling me to wait. Mind you, when I reached Canada in about November, God did not tell me to wait. He told me to not reject him. Just to be specific, just so you understand. And I remember writing down a poetry, basically saying, I'll put it there. I feel like it's gonna hurt myself again the same way I did before. And it's like I was pleading with God not to, if it's going to. And here we are. And I mean, here we are. Mind you, now just like I'm not the same person who is holding on to things out of hope. I learned from my past. And I was like, nah, it's the person and I are on the same page. I'm not even going to, like, I could see future cool, but if we're not on the same page and he's playing around, I'm done. Just done. I don't care what my feelings say. Done. Move on. There's better. There will be people who can bring what I need. Here we are. And at first I was like, okay, God, because it's you. If it's you, fine. And then it just got fucked up. Like, I mean, really fucked up. Like, the fuck? Like, I even, after all these months where I'm like, yo, I'm not even going to say shit because I've been saying a lot. And you're gonna show up now because you haven't showed up for months where I always go. But fine, you show up now. And I decided, fine, let me take a last try on Friday. I didn't even hurt it, just like maybe I've been wrong type of thing. I was like, yo, can we talk? He's like, I'm leaving. I'm like, cool. And I went back to what I was doing. He started there, look at me for like a couple seconds, but what should I do? He seemed to want to go. Go ahead. And it's not like I was hurt by it, it's just like, cool, I'm not gonna play this game. I'm not gonna do anything in regards to that. Because I was just done by then. But that's the most recent thing. What about all the other things? So the thing with my ex, I distinctly like, let me dream about this. Let me dream about that. Let me hold on to that dream. It was like maybe 5 dreams, small little things that I was like, ooh, look forward to doing. So as I said, about maybe 5 things that I sit and dream up, and it's not like just come to me. It's more like, as I said in one of the videos, I'd like think of when I'd come to visit Jamaica and just Mandeville and we're Adventist, we'd have Sabbath lunch, and cause I know how cool Mandeville is, and I just envision maybe he's in an apartment with a balcony, and just like step outside and take a cool air, and he'll hold me from behind or some shit like that, or like what meeting each other for the first time would be like, or telling our kids the story of how we met, or because he wanted to. Then I was focused on fashion, a clothing store. So I'll be like, okay, and his career dream, as I said, would have a office at the top. So little things like that, based on what we say, and little ideas of what I'd want. So that's like about 8, and maybe the time I dream of walking on the ice to him. And I thought it was like God. God told me, nope, that was all you. So then let's fast forward to know God forcing me in the same shit, telling me to do what I did before, but to trust on Him, not even me. And I tried at first. I did it. I tried. As you can see, scroll back on my tweets, scroll back on my YouTube. I did it. Not the best way, but I did it. And He did His version of what I did. I get hella visions. Hella amount of visions. And I can't even say I didn't chalk up something. Like, for example, when we started, and he was pulling out my hair last year, sometimes I feel like last year, but 2020, and he started and was pulling out my hair when we were talking about the future. And it kind of sparked when he was saying how he wanted to do that with his future wife or his best friend. So he's like, yeah, I just want to make sure you know, like, yeah, I do this with a best friend. So you're not my future wife type of thing. I'm trying to say, okay. Which I was like, whatever. But we end up talking about what we want for our future, and like I try to be distant about it and just be like, this is what I want with my husband, and he'd be like, he want with his wife and whatever, and it's sort of lined up in many ways, and we just kind of like tried to keep it distant. I tried not to envision if myself in his position and him in mine, and I failed. So those were definitely on me. And the moments that I chalk up certain things he did. and I held on to other things. I kind of hope I see, because the type of person he is or was. So a lot of things that weighed on me over the weekend. It's not just the footage of the video I just upload before this. Brought all of that back, but the Father's Day post and this I couldn't. So yeah, those were all on me, and I was willing to be like, all right, cool. I learned again, move on. But God's like, no, hey, this is a me decision. I want you to trust me. Give me hella visions, far more than the little things I dreamed of. And I mean, like things I can't even ignore or fight, because I'd fight, and then the next moment he's like, oh yeah, and this as well, just to make sure you understand. I mean, like the one from this morning, the first person in the whole ushering me through crowd was him. Like defensively ushering me through crowd, like a bodyguard type of vibe. I'm not there. I'm not trying to be all. I'm done now. I'm done. Like I am actively trying to leave. Like as soon as leave, just do this one thing and then I'm gone, and it's not even one thing that is involved in just me and my new life. Yes, I'd have to mourn a lot of things of my past, but just like done. Like I'm done. Hopefully this will be my last video before I get to finally disappear. Because I'm tired of being overwhelmed and needing to share. Because I'm still here. I have to use these outlets. So let's be clear. I'm not gone yet. This time I said before, if you don't see me tweet, I'm gone. I'm not gone yet. So I even in the town I still wear my hair in a way that's very noticeable, like people can spot me from a mile away. People tend to spot me from a mile away. But when I'm gone, for sure, I'll let y'all know. But when I do let y'all know, nobody will be able to reach me. I mean, like emails, deletes, or change password, create new emails with a new name, change, as in change password for every social media. Everything changed. Even the number that nobody technically has will also be changed. I mean, only a handful of people have this number, so that will be also changed. Like, completely out. I'm not playing. Yeah.